Hello. Tonight's film is something of a paradox for Moviedrome. Usually, we occupy ourselves with the forgotten, the misunderstood, or the cheap. Tonight, we are presenting a film that cost upwards of $100 million, a massive, gleaming product of the Hollywood studio system. It's James Cameron's 1991 sci-fi juggernaut, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Now, you may ask, what is a mega-budget sequel doing in the cult cinema strand? Well, because despite the obscene amount of money thrown at the screen, Terminator 2 is a remarkably subversive, deeply paranoid, and profoundly anti-authoritarian piece of work. It takes the dark, claustrophobic B-movie anxiety of the 1984 original and blows it up into a vast, apocalyptic canvas. Flips the dynamic of the first film entirely. Arnold Schwarzenegger returns. But this time, he's not the unstoppable villain sent by the genocidal AI Skynet. Instead, he's been reprogrammed by the human resistance to act as a protector for the young John Connor, played with a brilliant, feral, street kid energy by Edward Furlong. The real threat this time is the T-1000, played by Robert Patrick with a chilling, efficient blankness. And it's in the T-1000 that the film's most interesting subversions lie. Look at what the monster chooses to impersonate: a Los Angeles police officer. In a post-1992 world, watching an LAPD uniform relentlessly pursue a delinquent kid through storm drains of the San Bernardino Valley carries a very specific, ugly resonance. The state, the police, the corporate military-industrial complex, represented by Joe Morton's tragic cybernetic scientist, are the architects of the world's literal destruction. The film doesn't trust the authorities, and it doesn't trust the future they're building. And then, of course, there's Linda Hamilton. Sarah Connor is the real heart of the picture. She isn't a passive damsel, or a polished Hollywood action heroine. She's a chain-smoking, traumatized, fiercely muscular warrior who has been driven half-mad by the knowledge of the impending nuclear holocaust. Her escape from the totalitarian mental asylum, where the patriarchal doctors dismiss her valid fears as hysteria, is one of the most satisfying sequences in modern action cinema. Cameron also uses the film to usher in a new era of digital effects. The liquid metal transformations of the T-1000 were revolutionary at the time, though like all CGI, they risk distancing the audience from the tactile reality of the stunts. But what keeps T2 grounded is the sheer weight of its practical action. The motorcycle chases, the helicopter crashes, the exploding buildings, they all have a physical, bruising presence that modern digital blockbusters completely lack. Is it massive commercial entertainment? Yes, but it has a slightly sentimental streak regarding the Terminator learning why you cry, which might make the cynics among us wince. But it remains a fiercely intelligent, beautifully paced, and visually stunning piece of populist filmmaking. So lock your doors, watch out for men in police uniforms, and enjoy Terminator 2: Judgment Day. And good evening, and welcome to the 35th anniversary of this amazing film, which I've surrounded myself with tonight. So, we'll bring on the film ready to go. There we go. All screen to go. It's got a long intro, so we'll give it a bash. This is the X rental, £2.25. I had to pay to get this tonight, so hopefully we can get it all in. It's the theatrical version. I know a few people have asked, so yeah, we're watching Calrico's excellent thing. And if you look closely, just to the right of the TV, there is a T800 there. Oops, don't get copyrights, but yeah, a lot of trailers at the beginning. That's why we haven't got time for them tonight. But let's say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Byron's here. The best physical media release of this is the 2015 Region A Blu-ray from Lionsgate. It has the same cover as the rental VHS. I have, what have I got? I got this Blu-ray. This. Because look, if you notice, it was in widescreen for about 2 seconds. But I know people have a problem with the 4K. But let's have a look at else. And he does enjoy the laser disc with the sound of the extras. I did hear, I think it was it Oliver Harper saying the Blu-ray, the laserdisc was the best? But there we go. Hello, Byron. Hello, RJ. And he still's owned the VHS back in the day. Well, I got the X rental. We've got the budget re-release, just in case. We've got the standard retail, just in case. We've got the landscape, another budget re-release, but it does include the making of. We got the extended edition, which should have a lenticular card, but I haven't tracked one down yet. but this is the T1000 edition. This was released on Skynet Day, which is August 29th, 1997. But this is the extra 15 minutes. Who was that? Now down there. And everyone remembers this one. At this, the Ultimate DVD, which has seen better days. But never had the best picture. But a ton of extras. Tons, literal. And then we've got some more stuff to go through over here. A couple of DVDs. I got this one, which is just a basic DVD, I think. And then this one's got a bit extra because I think it is, yeah, it's an import. The region, wherever America is. It's an all-time great, which is true. And then this opening scene with everything kicking off and the tons of Terminators in their ectoskeletons or endoskeletons. There you go. The Region 198. I don't know if that's that one or one of those I have. It is, yes, the theatrical cut, but the extended cut is good. It's just it's long and it's a late night, right? And I haven't actually played. So there's old John, which you would see him without his scar as a politician, I think, in the extended cut or the alternate ending where the bad makeup. Both are good. It's the not the Bruno Mattei, which is in that the one that is just an Aliens ripoff. So, this has got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. And introducing Edward Furlong, which we'll get in a minute, right? But I will bring up a little thing before we start, before I get back to your comments. Sorry about that. That was included on the VHS competition. Good evening, reader movies. I got the book to show off in a minute.
Hello, welcome to the amazing Super Prize Video Winners Schwarzenegger competition. The only quiz to test your powers of total recall to the limit. Use your predatory instincts and you could win these eye-popping prizes. This incredible virtual reality simulator worth over £25,000.
Welcome to the world of virtuality. Please select your desired experience.
Or you might want to go for an unbelievable £10,000 in hard cash. Or drive away with this fantastic Mazda MX-5. Another of you competition commandos will storm off with this totally unique Terminator 2 pinball machine. We've also got these fantastic weekly prizes up for grabs.
JLN.
Awesome action-packed Nintendo Terminator 2 computer games, courtesy of LJN, Masters of the Game. 50 copies of the great Terminator 2 soundtrack, courtesy of Pinnacle Records. And 50 copies of the video must be won. Call our Schwarzenegger hotline on 0891 900 700 and answer these 3 multiple choice questions to make sure you're in the running for prizes that are bigger than the big man's biceps. Question 1. What is the name of the character played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall? 1. Hannibal. 2. Major. 3. Quaid. 4. Pinnock. Question 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in which one of the following films? 1. Legend. 2. Conan the Barbarian. 3. Labyrinth. 4. Norman the Librarian. Question 3. Which award has Arnold Schwarzenegger won a record-breaking number of times? 1. Man of the Year. 2. Mr. Universe. 3. Oscar for Best Leading Actor. 4. The Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, it's time to pump some telephone. Dial 0891 900 700 to leave your answers in our memory banks. If you're calling from error, dial 1550 111 101. The lines are open 24 hours a day, Earth time, and remember, every call you make will improve your chances of winning those mind-blowing prizes. The car, the cash, the virtual reality.
Ooh.
Call now to make sure you're there on Judgment Day. This program will now terminate.
Still better than the metaverse. There we go. So yes, that is on the Terminator 2 VHS, and on the X-Rental of Total Recall, which is just here. You do get the teaser trailer for Terminator 2 where they show Arnie being made in his factory, which was awesome back in the day, seeing that. So good evening, Sean. Same make, same model, new mission, yeah. No, that is, was it Tom Waits who actually did the music for one of the series for Movie Drum. This time there are two. Yes, but which one's the good guy? I forgot to put. So yeah, Arnold is wearing very bright surf shorts in this scene where he's supposed to be naked. There we go. Let me put the subtitles on. Might be useful. And I think you can see when he puts the cigarette, but the little patch sort of thing where. Okay, yes, Billy Idol was supposed to be the T-1000 until his motorcycle accident, which there is artwork you can see where Cameron drew him. But like someone said, yeah, he would. It would. I don't know, because he lost out on Ford Fairlane as well. Bones crack. Get it out! Get it out! There you go. I haven't seen that. All the stuff I saw today. Good evening, Iris. I'm sporting a mimetic ally mullet in appreciation night. But if you saw my interview with the stunt coordinator the other day, he was rocking a mullet when he made. Oh, there! I still got the picture. I'll show you that now. Here we go. He was rocking a mullet back when he made this. Yes, Uncle Bob. Took me hours to come up with that. So Bad to the Bone. People who seem to like it. I think what was it is used in Christine and something else to introduce the character. But Cameron liked it. A lot of people thought it was a bad idea, but it works. Oh, I got the special edition cut on only version I watch. Ooh, there you go. The 4K transfer sucks. That is a common thing. But this, well, even that X-Rental looks pretty good, apart from it's quite dark, but it seems to show up all right. Yes. True Lies and this Terminator 2. But what about Terminator 1? Is that on 4K or Aliens? I haven't heard much about that. I have the Metal Box DVD. There you go. I was going to bring back. I got the VHS Terminator 1 and 2 box set, but it's a big steel box, but there's not much in it, so I didn't bother bringing it down. We'll have a look at some stuff in a minute. Yes, that's just scene where they reprogram the chip. Another scene where Reese shows up. 2 bits are the extra bits. T2 Rusty Edition. Yes, it's not that. They didn't plan on that. Yeah. Oh, yours is Rusty, so it is. Well loved, but Rusty. The Skynet edition of the Blu-ray is what Kenneth recommends. Because I think I got it about 4 times on DVD and VHS. I think I got it in a duology with First Blood or Rambo, I think. Something weird. Yes, Cameron shot that Future War opening in half a day. I think it was, after they wrapped, wasn't it? I think he said on the commentary I watched earlier. They went out and just shot it because they needed something for the beginning. Slept in the cinema premiere of T4, told MCG McGee it fatigued me. He said, have some dessert. Oh, dear. Prologue, John Connor should have had his own movie. Yes, I do regret that he's not in it more. Myers, this Future John is cool, yes. I was expecting more of him, but that was it in the theatrical version. That's the one that has the CDS mix, the best sound. I think, is it the regional one? Yeah, I think it's that one, I believe. Oh, so yeah, it looks like Robert Patrick is the human, and he just punches the guy, but we know better, don't we? Good evening, Ian. I really enjoyed this when it was released, and the effects were mind-blowing. T1 is a better film for me, but T2 is a classic and cinema. Yeah, I agree. T1 is peak. But one thing, Gary Davis agreed with me, is that T1 wasn't a big hit in the cinemas, but was a massive hit on HBO and VHS, which was made for, what was it, less than a couple of million, wasn't it? Less, and shot guerrilla style. But this one cost $102 million back in the day, which is $350 these days. But it was a massive gamble because Cameron just come off The Abyss, which wasn't a massive hit either. But Aliens, of course, was a big hit. And then, yeah, they did a lot of promotions, not merchandise, product placements. So there's a lot of Pepsi in this film. That's why I'm not. It didn't work. I'm drinking something else. But yeah, Evening All. So as you're here, I don't know if you probably already have the book, but yes, I did pick up the book. It's a bit well thumbed, like the girls I dated at the time of this. But does have a nice little heading south on Highway 33 with times and everything. So it's a nice little. Some of these go for a pretty penny if they're in really good condition, but we've got some other stuff to show off in a minute as well. Some music, laser discs, if Tom or Josh is here. Cyborg did the Fiery credits first. Ellen Barkin would have been a good role for Lynn there. Yes. There we go. Yes, the Guild logo was a sign of quality because there are very few bad Guild films. Because, of course, they did Total Recall, Rambos, and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't mess around. Yes, probably not seen that competition since 90. Well, this is 91. Yeah, 92 probably. Don't think so. I have had the Guild video VHS of his back in the day. I just realized I never had this on DVD or Blu-ray. Oh dear. Yes, that pinball machine looks awesome. I know, was it Minty's got a replica of the arcade machine, but it's a different guns. It's pickup guns instead of the Uzis. So that stuck to the thing. Probably goes for tens of thousands now if it's in any good condition. Oh, there you go. Yeah, hard cash from T2 must have been a frozen account. Wonder if anyone actually won it. Yeah, I played the guns one so many times. It's so bloody hard. Once you get past the initial screen, I did do a live stream a couple of years ago where I played the emulator, arcade emulator. It took me. Hitting the T2 at the end, T1000 at the end is just brutal. It was never die. I just had one shot left in the shotgun and I got him. I was just about to give up as well. Right. Ooh, have you got the Mega Drive arcade game? Only on an emulator. Mr. Gen Z, good evening. Got the Terminator Collection DVD box set, both movies, double disc plus T-through on its own. I don't know, is it? I got a Schwarzenegger box set. I don't think any of the Terminators are in that one. The arcade game was the best game of T2. Yeah, didn't they bring out one? Was it last year or this year? A 16-bit style game. It's a decent port. The Mega Drive arcade game. There you go. Oh, the other games of T2 sucked. Yes, they did. The new one is good. There we go. So the new one is good. There was Xander Berkeley from Candyman fame, and Vasquez from Aliens is there. Less brown face in this one. Yeah, he shot that teaser trailer while making Kindergarten Cop. Thank you. Me. Well, did anyone actually go on the was it Terminator 2 3D Adventure Through Time at Universal Studios? Apparently it's still open in Japan, but the American one closed down in 2012. I was gutted. It was a great day. They didn't reveal that Arnie wasn't the bad guy this time. Surprised seeing that twist. I'm not sure if I can't remember. I don't think I knew he was the bad guy when I saw it, or I could have seen the trailer I showed at the beginning, which does show that he is the good guy. Some silly cuts in the scene as usual, especially the burning on the Hobbit. Oh, yeah. That's Christine's song. There you go. And Problem Child. Thank you, Sean. That was the other one. But it works well. It works better than the Elton John sunglasses in part 3. That's a good point. It always looks like very quick, but apparently Cameron does say there's some scenes where things are filmed up. It's like Arnie coming out of the garage. I think it's sped up when he's chasing the truck. And then there's but it could be a few frames missing just to make it look quick. Now, Terminator in 4K is great and also includes the original mono track. Now, yeah, that's something I didn't realize, that the re-releases of Terminator 1 has these laser sound effects from Terminator 2 of the guns, does it? Yeah, and yes, there is a few goofs that will be rectified in the 4K. Because the big stunt with the bike, of course, which was we talked about on the interview the other night, because Gary Davis supervised that or coordinated it. I think I prefer the theatrical ending, because the alternate ending, it looks weird because it's trying to do, this is what the future looks like, and there's guys in orange dungarees and stuff, and her makeup just doesn't work. I think they darkened it so you could see a bit of the teeth at his tip. Apparently, yes, in some versions you can see some willy when the T1000 arrives. So the quotes begin. Sean likes Dark Fate. I liked it in the cinema, but the second watch was hard work. Yes, don't like the look of old Sarah in the alternate. The makeup ruins it. That is agreed. Yeah, it sucks. Had John's dad ever not played a douche? No, he hasn't. Bastard in Candyman who shacks up with a student the same week. His girlfriend's in prison. T2 book is really good. Thank you. I think is it the extended cut? And as usual, I don't have time for this reading. Just I'm doing this instead. The scene Sarah gets beaten up and gets to take her medicine. Yes, because apparently the actor who plays the guard here is that licks her. He was a bit when he has to hit her. He wasn't hitting her hard enough for her. She said that. So when she had to hit him later, she hits him for real. And they had to shoot it twice as well. I remember the really old blue girl logo where the G comes together like bricks. Because I think it's gold is the rental and blue is the retail on the actual things. No Fate. That was lots of fun. I should gonna hold it now. Hey, Mike. First saw this on the school bus. Someone had tape of it. Nice. Was it a pirate or a legit? I think I saw this first in the cinema. I think I was in London, and I think I went to Leicester Square. So it was the big screen in Leicester Square. And I think I saw it the second time in Swansea's UCI. Mike. Other Mike. The greatest film of all time. People have said that. So there's the Pepsi product placement. Oh no, I'm ahead of myself. That's the VHS being. I skipped ahead. So yeah, take a shot. I was having some Pepsi. I have never been to a biker bar, even the Blue Oyster one. Watched this twice in the cinema in 91. There you go. Same here. My ranking: T1, T2, Dark Fate, Salvation, Genesis. Is there another one? Or is that? Oh no, where's T3? Or is that not spoken of? So yeah, there you go. So there's Pepsi, and apparently it holds that on this board, and it's like prominent a lot of places. Yes, that probably was because the UK VHS of Stone Cold is also a. So watch Dyson holds the door open for the cameraman just enough to let him in. But yeah, Stone Cold has a rip-off poster of this. They probably do, actually. Dark Fate is the worst one. See, this is the thing. There's so many of these bloody sequels. 3, Salvation, Genesis, Dark Fate. Is his mate the kid from Big and Pet Sematary 2? Ooh, can't be asked Googling. That's a good point. I think it might be the big one. My mate went on a ride. He wasn't impressed. Well, yeah, it's not much of a ride, is it? It's more of a film because you can watch it all on YouTube. It's just like actions come through the screen literally and then go back through the screen, and there's a T1 million. Okay. Genesis. I don't mind Genesis as a parody film, but yeah, as a Terminator film is lacking. Screenwriter Bill Wisher appears in both movies. Yes, Copper, who gets his car stolen, and Notorious when Arnie's son of all, which Cameron, because he did a commentary with Wisher. I have asked Wisher to come on, but he wanted a set of questions up front, and I didn't know what I was going to ask him because he hasn't actually done much else outside of the 2 Terminator films. But yeah, they say it's the same character as the policeman, and that's why he recognizes Arnie with the picture. Okay, Terminator 2, Terminator 1, Salvation, Genesis, Dark Fate, T3 last. Yes, Dark Fate isn't popular, unfortunately, Sean. The Michael Bean scene and the bit where he gets the dog and realizes he's been tricked are the only extra scenes I don't mind. The rest are pretty pointless. Yeah, I don't like the scene where the T-1000's like scanning stuff with his hands. Genesis is terrible casting, his apprentice. Yes, the 2 least likely people to play Reese and Sarah Connor. Arnie's friends with a dog in it and talks about curtains. Oh, I'll compromise. Yeah, that is a good point. He's flushing a dog at one point, isn't it? Yeah. Good thing about the T2 book is that it ends the story. No room for sequels or with alternative timelines. Dark Fate will look at you. Right, target acquired. Here we go. Yeah, and then this HD version, you obviously see the not Arnie on the motorcycle. And then the same here with the kids on the motorbike when they're being chased. The fake John Connor is, I think the director said, John Connor said he was 4 inches taller, so they had to have a bigger bike, but the Galleria. Hated it when they added Arnie's face. The stunt guys over the bike. Yes, really obvious. His face kind of wiggles about awkwardly. Yes, I did say that as well, because they tested the jump about 30 times before they got it right, because it's all like a bike on cables and a zip line, basically. And there's Guns and Roses, or Roses in Guns. But, oh yeah, he hits this woman. I've never noticed that. He hits the woman and she goes, ooh, when he's walking through, like Arnie's not messing around. But yeah, the stunt face, I didn't mind it in this version where you can see it's obviously a rubber mask on the stuntman, but then when they've tried to fix it in the other versions, it's stands out even more now. Oh, Salvation is the best of the none of the 1 and 2 though by far. Oh, there you go. I do like the music video where it sees Arnie go to the Guns N' Roses concert. Where is it? I got the single here. Can't play it but the ending where Arnie scans the band and says, "Not there'd be a waste of ammo." Byron Arnold is worse in Genesis. That's well in the police station kills me, especially with the cops team playing. Christian Bale was miscast as John Connor and sounds just like Batman. That is true. Oh, there he's playing the great what do you call it? Afterburn. Yeah, it's awful, but he literally has a wife in Dark Fate. Yeah. First saw this on BBC One. Wasn't old enough in 91. Nice. I guess it was on BBC 94? Or was it one of those early ones because it's such a big film? Saw it once in in London in Leicester Square, yes. Next to see you next Wednesday. 2-3 years. That's a shite, apparently. Oh, Arnold's performance as Dark Fate is way better than Genesis. Oh, Stacey loves T3. So yeah, here we find out who the good guy and who's the bad. So apparently people commented that Arnie blinks when he shoots guns in T1. So him and Roger Patrick have to do the no blinking here, and then Robert Patrick does a quick reload, which is impressive. But yeah, we get to see the first, and these are practical effects. They're little like bursts of silver plastic. This is the only bit that we've missed it. When he recovers, that's the only, because you can see it's a different color and stuff like that. Yes, the Mars Dyson Hoovers. They won't take over the world unless remember. Oh, so here we go. That, unless you've seen it before, you won't know why he's looking at that model so much. And then there's William Wisher taking photos. That'll appear later. We don't talk about T3. That's the last one on VHS. As sexy as what her face is, she was. So apparently, yeah, Robert Patrick on his first take caught up with John Connor and tapped him on the shoulder, and he had to learn how to run while breathing through his nose and not sweating and getting out of breath. So I was 1191. I'd already seen the first one, but I had to find it in the second a bit. Oh, the kid in the second a bit annoying. Luckily, yeah, you either love him or hate him. This poor stuntman fell out of the van wrong, and he literally does hit his head. You see him smack it. Then he was I think he had to do it again though. So, but they kept the first one. It's Palatos. I remember in the cinema seeing T3, and when he put on those glasses, I felt sick. I remember that. I thought, oh, it was all right until then. I'm going to speak to the Hand of Ghosts. T3 is better than that Dark Fate. He talks about something good. Don't think I got all the way through Salvation. Just bored. That's a trouble. That is a long film where not much happens. But yeah, this HD version, you can see it's not him when you're close up to the screen. But yeah, because the stuntman has to keep his face away and hair in his face. But yeah. So if you saw the interview that I showed a clip of the truck, when it launches off the bridge, it's got no engine, and it's pulled by two trucks going in the opposite direction that pull it forward. And then the first attempt, one of the cables broke, and it went slowly up the ramp. And they had to finish for the day, and then they only had one more chance to get it right very quickly, and luckily it worked. It's not as fast as he wanted. Apparently, the Gary Davis says he wanted it to launch further and go out further, but it sort of dived. But that's all they could do. And then people have noticed that's another thing Cameron fixed in the later versions is when the truck goes off, the windows fall out, and then obviously here we can see the windows are still in. Yes, well, yes, it was Wisher's agent. What Wisher did ask for what questions I'd be asking, but he's probably talked about Terminator 2 forever. Yeah. I don't mind the third one, but I don't watch the sequels much. If I do at all. She'll be back with that, maybe sick. Look, let's just say they're all rubbish, bar 1 and 2. I think, yes. They should never have made 3 and onwards. Oh, T3 is worse than Robocop 3, and Robocop 3 is shit. A strong female lead with the backstory as why she's a strong female lead, no Mary Sue here. Yes, because the people are saying for Supergirl, why she's all this jaded and drunks party girl and upset with the work, everything, but it doesn't say why. T3 feels like a TV movie, just like with a big budget film. The hand scanning is well written in the book. I made sense in your head, but it doesn't work so well when you realize I'm because yeah, it's just like, ooh, surely he's got the vision. Because you never actually see the T1000's vision, do you? So what he sees. But yeah, this is a combination of rear projection and stuff. So here we go. So it's a pointed end when he's driving up to it, and then it's a cut-off end when he jumps off it. But then the bit where There's a lot of rear projection in this film that's is really good, but the bit where he comes around and picks the kid up, he looks like Van Damme or Hasselhoff, people have said. I do remember something about that. The novel for T1 is that. Yeah, I don't think I have T1. I got Man of Steel and stuff like that. Earl Bowen is great. He appeared in 3 films. So here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, same. T2 felt that Terminator got a realistic upgrade for a reason, and after that, it just went upgrade after upgrade in the storyline purposes. That's true. Right, I'm just going to show some other stuff. So, talking of the music, I've got Arnie and the Terminators, which is a parody song from 1991, I guess, which is from the Radio 2 Steve Wright show. What else we got here? I've got the Brad Fidel soundtrack on vinyl, because it's even though it incorporates some of the stuff from the original, there's a lot more on this. Hang on, I'm going to put this in a safe. I got the where is it? Novel comic books. So 3-parter. There's that one, number 2, and number 3. Then we've got, just in case we need something, we got the making of T2, not Trainspotting 2, but full of pictures and details, which is good. No, anyone's in that? I got the comic book in one book. So, in color. So we got that. We got, I don't know if Tom or Josh is here, but I got the Laserdisc Special Edition, which if I open up, there we go. So it's two discs. We'll do this without touching the keyboard. So it comes in like this, and a very thick disc there. But I think the film plays over 3 sides. It could be wrong, but I don't have a laser display. But then this is, is there making of or something on this? I can't remember. Doesn't say. Then we've also got the Video World magazine for the gentleman, because it is full of nudie stuff at the back, or adult material. But then there's a making of Evil Dead 3 coming soon. There's competitions, and then we got a special on Edward Scissorhands, Patsy Kensit getting beamed, and yeah, there's a bit of a section on T2 FX, a couple of pages on that, and then there's a review. So let's look at the review. I think it's on page 28. Yes. So I'll Be Back promised Arnie in James Cameron's 1984 science fiction hit, The Terminator. I can't read this. Let's get some light on the subject, right? And the big man wasn't kidding. Fully justifying its $100 million price tag, this explosive sequel delivers the goods in superb fashion. The movie opens with a deceptively peaceful scene of the kids at play against the Los Angeles skyline. Suddenly, everything sight is wiped out by nuclear blast. It's Judgment Day, circa 1997, for those working holidays. And the machines have started the terrifying nuclear war that will destroy mankind. This nightmare holocaust is expanded on later in the movie in a special effects sequence that will, frankly, knock your socks off. Anyway, the main part of the narrative is set in the present day, where the first film's heroine, Linda Hamilton, has been locked up in the loony bin because nobody believes her mutterings about futuristic cyborgs and old Harry Holocaust popping around for his Horlicks. Her 12-year-old son, John, will eventually save the world from the machines and has been placed in the care of foster parents and is turning into a bit of a juvenile delinquent. Thwarted in their early attempts to kill Hamilton and prevent the boy's birth, the machines who rule the future dispatch a new cyborg to slay him. It's called a T-1000 and is an advanced model composed of a liquid metal alloy that can metamorphosize into the shape of any person it contacts. It also has the ability to sprout metal appendages to skewer its victims. But the humans' resistance have sent back their own reprogrammed Terminator. There's something about these old-fashioned cyborgs that make them come out of them all looking exactly like Australian bodybuilders. Yes, Arnie is the good guy this time around, and the robotic character also developed a very, very unmechanical sense of humor, which allows him to deliver his usual quota of good-natured one-liners. As with Aliens, it's difficult to see how Cameron could have brought us a more commercial sequel. His film expands on the original in the most satisfying fashion. It's packed subversive points with incredible stunts, mind-boggling special effects, lots of Arnie-type humor, and explosive shootouts. It even managed to cram in a pacifist message at the end. The cast don't get lost amid the special effects either. Robert Patrick is impressive as the shape-shifting T-1000, while muscular Linda Hamilton looks like she could have given Arnie a run for his money in the weightlifting stakes. As for Arnie, well, he's Arnie. You could complain that the movie is a bit long and lacks the freshness of the original, but with a $400 million at the box office, who's going to listen? Hasta la vista and roll on T3. There we go. And then I'll get to those later. Some comic books. But where did I get to? Oh, yes, there is a color filter. I did do a video on this because the VHS, the DVD, the Laserdisc, and the Blu-ray all have different color filters. Ooh, I hate the dentist. It is directed by my mate Brian Usner, but oof. The Sarah Chronicles TV series was great until it ended on a cliffhanger, which was bad. Yeah, I've seen it. It's good, but it ends on a cliffhanger. BBC One version, you didn't even see his innocent soul in the corridor that gets caught in the crossfire. Yeah. I remember the press spoiled who is the hero and T2 and Cameron. Cameron was very angry. The trailer gave the way, to be fair, yes. I think the earlier trailers didn't. So, yeah, when we get to that, it's Arnie is reading his lines off a cue card on the window of the car. Yes, there you go. There's a truck. Yeah, the cars that the truck bashes into have damage. I did find that out today, but there's a few things of that coming up. Oh, the best 4K is actually the best one, but it's banned in the UK because of the rat scene. That's it. Robert Patrick replaced Jovny on X-Files for a short while. He was very good. But he's in everything. Although he is the bad guy in everything these days. What was he in? He was in the Arnie Sly TV show. He was in Peacemaker TV show. He was in... Was he in Reacher? I think he was in Reacher. Yeah, he was in the Reacher season 2. As much as I love this film, why didn't Arnie pick up Frozen Terminator and drop him in the molten lava? Didn't have time. Yeah, the reloading of the shotgun is wild because it's a special gun with a bigger trigger or trigger guard, less trigger guard or something for Arnie to be able to spin it. Because I think it's Rooster Coburn in True Grit does it apparently, John Wayne. And one day Arnie got the wrong gun. He picked up the wrong gun to practice with and nearly broke his fingers because it wasn't designed for doing that. Yeah, they messed up with that bit, so the windscreen doesn't fall out, which just makes it more unrealistic. Yeah. Yes, one thing I didn't know for years, when you go into Cyberline, Sarah is actually wearing the same jacket as Reese. I didn't find that out until today. I've never picked up on it. And then, yeah, you see the two guys that when he's yelling for help in the background here, walking around, and then we'll see later on there's a crew member in the background, because I think you see when the truck is driving along as well, you see reflection of the lights and someone reflected in the black, but you have to be finicky to see it. Oh, and the toy shotgun, and used to pretend to reload like Arnold in T2. Nice. Did anyone have any of the T2 toys apart from Sean, where especially the Cyberdyne molding one, where you had a endoskeleton and you put it in and then you put some of this pink goo in and squish it together. Ooh, Robert Patrick is the best thing in this film. So what other two films does he play the T-1000 in? Yeah, you can see the wire of the bike on the video when he leaps out, even though they try to etch him out. Yes, this is one of the first times they try to etch out wire cables. Apparently, originally they said that Cameron should make them really bright wires, like bright orange, so they're easy to notice and wipe out. But he thought it's not worth the risk. We'll just keep them black and then do our best. Because they said back then, they said they're going to be working on an algorithm that will eventually just work it all out and do it for him. He would eat Milky Ways with tinfoil. Ooh, my teeth. He does look like Van Damme a bit. There we go. Swish my man. Yeah, that novelty song is not good. I can't even remember. It's just someone doing a very bad impression, worse impression of me than for doing Arnie. The bit where he, before he takes John off his bike, is really awkwardly speed up. I did think that when I watch it, it's like it's a bit too fast. Yes, that is great music. And what is it? Peter Kent was Arnie's stunt double. And then when he climbs out the car, walks across the truck, climbs onto the big truck and starts shooting in one shot was very dangerous, apparently. Yeah. Patrick does an amazing job without acting, speaking much, yes. There we go. Don't kill anyone. I like Goose. I hate when they mess with stuff. Just prefer the film as it was made. Warts and all, exactly. It stands out more when they try to fix them, because there's a few bits coming up later where when Arnie's got his arm crushed and he pulled it out, you can, in this version, you'll be able to see Arnie holding his arm behind his back, but in this 4K, I think it's been removed. Lots of great sound effects. Yes, every gunshot sounds great because it's a early Cameron film. Yeah. Holy shit, you're really real. I'm a cybernetic organism, living tissue over metal endoskeleton. Yeah. I don't have a Laserdisc player. I don't have a Betamax. I've got a ton of Betamax tapes, but I can't play them. There could be some really cool stuff on them, but it's going to cost me like £200 to find out. And the Laserdisc player, a good working one, is very expensive as well. Evil Dead 3, woo, yes. The Medieval Dead. That Laserdisc is the same one as in the fancy box I have. Oh, it's missing, just missing the extra disc. There we go. Oh, it's that Bean Kenzie film, which is, yes, Time Bomb. But I think I've only seen it once. I keep meaning to watch it again because I remember it being advertised as like a Terminator action film, but it's definitely not. Would Rob Vintage be a good Terminator? Yes. And I will be on his channel in 2 hours showing off cop films on VHS. Not like me. This film is Super 35, so the VHS doesn't look crop badly. I was thinking that because it's quite widescreen here, but the VHS. And of course, there's 2 sets of twins in this film, and there's 1 set coming up. Oh, they released this uncut as an 18. I didn't even look at what mine is. Does it have a certificate? It doesn't have a certificate. It only cost me about £10, this. I was very shocked. I'm pleased. But while we're showing off stuff, let's go back. So when this film came out, a series of comic books came out as well. So the first issue, let's have a date on it. £1, not suitable for young children, August 91. There's a coincidence. So, but I won't open them. But yeah, obviously issue 2 is obviously he's back. And then there's this cool one. Not sure what that picture is, but Endgame Showdown, Odessa. Are you ready for the most unexpected ending of all? Yeah, some cool artwork on the front covers. Because I seem to remember one of the stories, the Terminators get sent back, and because they can't bring weapons from the future, they built them into the endoskeleton, then put the skin over them, so then they could bring future weapons into the past. If you get my drift. But yeah, oh, that's a good one. I like that one. You're terminated, fucker. So you got this one. That's a cool image. And you got some stuff coming out soon. Those video games. Yeah, so Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Batman the movie, Indiana Jones, Predator 2, Robocop 1 and 2, Total Recall, Amiga, Atari ST, Commodore 64 disc, Commodore 64 cassette. And got this one, Fighting the Cops. Ah, there you go. Let's see. A free poster, I think, because I'm representing the T-shirt I used to have when this came out. I had 2 T-shirts. One was the standard poster there, and then this is a replica I bought off Vinted a few years ago. So let's see what the poster's like, because this has some cool artwork there. So the poster is still here, but it is just that. A few more. Says that one. It was I say a limited run. It must have been going for a couple of years, but different types of styles, as you can see. Is there anything else? Oh, then there was the RoboCop versus Terminator comic book series with a RoboCop 3 little stand-up thing, which I left on there. And then there was a little Terminator one you could play with. And then now that's the final one I have. I don't know if it is the final version. I think didn't last long. The Indiana Jones one I think lasted three comics. I got a load of Aliens ones. They lasted a long time. And then I've got Indiana Jones, Freddy's Nightmares, another one that didn't last long. Right. Fucking mud. I remember what the industrial relation. It made 500 million, and it's had a 3D re-release, didn't it? So they've added that money in and stuff like that. But no, I was a good lad. Open Matt, you can see the coin collect on his phone is cut. Before he bashes it. Stupid Open Matt. I think that's just used it as Atlantis. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Ed Furlong and the kid, and the kid that gets killed in Robocop 2 was so cool when I was a kid. Bad influence. Yes, do not inject drain cleaner into your neck. I'm really obvious footstool when he's standing on one foot. Dear me. I like the sort of sound when he pulls the blade out of his mouth. Ruse blade from mouth. I guess he didn't like Comrade either. He'll live. Still, he's crippled. And while I remember the scene where he shoots the SWAT team in the legs later on, I think that scene, the BBFC, I think wanted that cut because of the IRA, because they were known for kneecapping people. But it can form solid metal-shaped knives and stabbing weapons. Yes. Let's see. That's why it can be a bomb and get you. Yes, the sound of yeah. Shoot him. Cop looks like the dad from the episode. Yes, he was known for yelling. So everyone was up. He yelled at everyone. Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of the Abyss extended cut or not, because there was Aliens Abyss and this got an extended cut. I don't think Two Lives or Titanic did. Yeah, Xander does die and everything, especially 24. Yeah, the Abyss is dull. It's a technical marvel like Avatar, but it's still nothing. It's penalty time between Australia and Egypt. Well, I'm predicting England go out on penalties. Was it Sunday night at 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning when it finishes?
Also, when he walked down after saying "I'll be back" behind the swap crew, a member walks into the shot. I didn't know that until today. I've never noticed that, but yeah, he just like some crew member walks in the background window and think, oh, realizes shit. Yeah, Wayne's World, last action hero, Wayne's World 2. Yes, Wayne's World 2. Yes, but yeah, Wayne's World. Was it Wayne's World 1? I can't remember now. But yeah, it's Wayne's World and last action hero. Who does the T1000? I think there's an advert. Hang on. I seem to remember. But here you go. She comes face to face with. Damn, I can't find it now. But Robert Patrick redoes the. Here we go. Come on. I might be imagining. I don't know who that is. Last action one of yes. The downfall of Arnie though. Is I like it, but yeah, it's so yeah, apparently if you watch this, there is another error here when it's the black orderlies holding her down with the two white orderlies, but then Arnie picks up the black orderly, but then the person that hits the window is a white one. Yeah, so he picks him up. So I don't know if, but it's in so much shadow you don't even notice. I think I've done that, but I've done this before, so why not? Well, that's what this. Yes, Robert Patrick should resist the dog. No, that's why he doesn't kill Sarah later on because he might need her. That's what they say. Anyway. On BBC One, they cut the whole face lick, which makes it a bit unwarranted when she bashes the shit out of him later. Yep, he got what he deserved. Yes. But I think he in the extended cut, you don't see him kill the dog, but they show the scene where he kills the dog. Yeah, that's on the special edition. Good evening, Paddy. I don't kill you. I'm only a babysitter. Arr. But yeah, there's a bit where obviously everyone held their breath when he walked through that fucking bars in the cinema for the first time. But then the fact that the gun won't go through is just technically a mistake on his part, but it's awesome. Arnie's running like, ooh, to cover as much as he can. Remember wanting a laser spare just because the only way you could get this uncut was on laser scanning, probably widescreen before. That's a wine. Do I have it in widescreen? I think, yeah. Yeah, this is widescreen, isn't it? Yeah. This is the only widescreen version on VHS, I think. Yes, dog spot Terminator. Because if you listen carefully, when Robert Patrick turns up, the dog is barking in the background. Yes, I got a full house. That's good, Lewis. But yeah, some of that when it's obviously the needle in the eye, that's a puppet twin. And yeah, when this bit, since she shot the scene, what's her name? Sarah Connor actress Linda Hamilton is lost hearing in one of her ear, or lost most of the hearing in one ear because she went to the toilet on a toilet break, took out her ear protection, filmed the scene where Arnie's firing a shotgun, and it deafened her. And they got this poor bastard gets slammed into a fucking wall. In a second, here we go. But this has incredible sound and has the music video. There you go. Special edition has the music video. The Dark Horse. Are there more? Because that's all I got. I don't know if it finished. Whole beating is awkwardly cut on the video. He's suddenly on the floor. Yeah, I do remember she hits him. I don't know if it's on this version. She hits him once. I missed it. But in the big version, she hits him twice or three times. So apparently Arnie's driving here because if he gets shot, he can still drive. But if she gets shot, she wouldn't be able to drive more. Terminator 2 and RoboCop were the films I watched the most growing up. But yeah, so spoilers for the Robs. I will be showing off my RoboCop X rental, many others. Animal Terminators. There you go. I can't remember. I did read them back in the day, but I've read them since. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, apparently the car when it's driving backwards, yeah, you can see the real driver is driving forwards, so the stuntman is in the back seat, facing out the front, and then there's a little you can see him when the car's spinning around. I remember. I know. But yeah, so the car, and then yeah, it's an obvious dummy stuck to the back of a car with this bit. And Cameron said if he'd done it now, it would. Well, he kept saying it would be all CG, and that was back in 2003. I played the game, but I can't remember much about it. Apart from I wasn't any good at it. The Alien comics are good as well, yes. He's got the Ash versus Freddy versus Jason comic. I have looked at that, but I don't like the style of the artwork. Egypt went on penalties. I didn't even know it was coming out this week, but I'm not the biggest fan of Evil Dead Rise, but it is from different people, isn't it, this time? The Alien Earthwall comics. I think I might have that in an omnibus edition or something. Remember the first time I watched this, being really annoyed at John for constantly nagging Arnie not to kill anyone. Sport. Yeah, Arnie said that he was fine with that, but he should kill people at the beginning because he is a Terminator and he wouldn't give a shit at the beginning. But yeah, Arnie did want to kill people. There are 215 bones in the human body, but I think that's wrong, or people have said that's wrong. Which cuts are better, Aliens theatrical or special edition? See, that one I might prefer the extended edition, even though this month we will be watching the theatrical version, because although technically I have the extended version, but who's got time for that? Especially springboards on the feet where Arnie flings them across the corridor. I've seen this film too much. So spoiling it, Myers. Yeah, see, special edition is better because it does show what happens before to the kids. Yeah, so John thinks he's getting high from his mum, but she's just checking him for damage. But that's all she cares about. You think with Cameron being so, yeah, this is very blue. It doesn't even show up as blue as this, but this is green on the digital copy. Yeah, the guns running out. See, that is awesome. I like that scene. As I say, yes, that's the Mortal Kombat. He did do the voice, but so because it took 5 months to film this, what's his face? The kid. His voice changed halfway through, so he had to redub the first half of the film. Hey, say that's a nice bike. He had to redub his voice for the first half of the film, so it sounded all the same. But yeah, they auditioned thousands of kids or hundreds of kids for this, and then he was just a kid at a shop or an arcade, didn't they? Or watch it, lug nuts. The unconscious woman guard reappears and disappears on the floor. Yeah, I think they put the cast on her just so they could break his glasses, because I think what is it? In the first film, Arnie's, you see his face, then he hides his eyes when his eye gets damaged. And then in this one, he wears the glasses, they get broken, and then he, because I think in the first one he's getting less human, and in this one he's getting more human, so they want to see him. Right, anyway. I do prefer the longer aliens, yeah, see? Yeah, the guard the twin security guards were scientists with Christopher Lee in Gremlins 2. That is correct. My same special edition has the sentry guns, adds more tension. Yes. Yep. No one agrees on that. Everyone's agreeing at last. One of my favorite scenes. Yes. Yeah, so I remember, what was it? Yeah, that came out in retail back in early 90s. I think I bought it was a second hand when I bought it. Anyway, right. Yeah, even the warhead slams were cut on video. Fuck's sake. It's a really, really brutal thing. And are there any Americans that actually keep their keys or used to keep their keys in the visor? Why would you do that? Can you not carry your keys around with you? Dogs go crazy for Terminators because they mechanical like cars. They smell like postman. I love that Robocop poster. Yes. Perfect film. Is it though? Yeah, it is. I think I did a list of them. Is this a perfect film? I can't remember. It's most people's favorite action film, if you ask, or actually top 3. Robocop 2, great sequel. I still need to rewatch. I got it just out of reach. Left someone's glute behind. Yeah, so they say that. Well, I think John Connor's the only one he doesn't replicate because he might be too small. So, because John does touch that bit and throw it off, so he does have a reading of his look or whatever it is. Yeah. Terminator, Robocop, Aliens, Predator, all aboard the Betty, and they try to fix another 5 mess from Skynet. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Terminator, Robocop, Aliens, and Predator. 4, like all 80s films, awesome action films, and then they've tried to replicate them so many times but failed. Hey, Pops is here. Good evening. Hey, sorry, you've probably already gone by the time I got to your message here. Sorry, but welcome. Yes, everyone loves this bit of T2. Welcome, Pops. Oh, yeah, Robocop was absolute passion. Robocop 2 is great. You can't have any firing in there. Sorry, yes. Yeah, I think it's exactly. It's like some bones are like, I don't know, it's complicated, isn't it? all right. Maybe I'll do the because I don't have this. Yeah, 206. See, Pop. Yeah. What's wrong with your eyes? Yeah, I don't know why he says that because obviously he does know human anatomy, so he doesn't know what crime. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best because it doesn't seem it goes a bit too fast, and it might be too bright. Yeah, rear projection. Yeah, that's it. It's a rear projection off the screen. Same thing. Yes, this is what James Cameron should be remembered about, not why. Stop doing the blue da dee dee da da dee dee dee. But yeah, I haven't seen Fire and Ash yet, but I have the popcorn button. It works. Yeah, the rear projection works in some. I think some of this, because they're obviously probably on a trailer going to the desert. So this is where Arnie's reading all the lines off of cue cards because he couldn't remember all the technical jargon. There you go. Oh, the sound was horribly out of sync. Oh, that's not good. Actually, I don't. No, not that it matters. We can't hear this either. Cameron is Lost Cause. Yeah. Because I think Titanic is another technically marvelous film, but it's not one I want to go and watch now. If I was to choose, it'd be this or Aliens. But the fact he's been spending the last first Avatar came out 2009, but it's been on his mind probably for like 5 years before that. So 20 years of Avatar films, and they might not get a fourth because the last one didn't make money. Yes, the extra bit where they open his head up. That just dragged. It was a bit shit. Yeah, it was pointless. It's good to see it a couple of times, but yeah, wasn't necessary. Just shows they had the chance to destroy this Terminator, but why would you when he's on your side? Well, there's a few times when I first watched this, I thought, oh, he's going to change. It's like when he's hugging John at the end, he looks up and he gives like a side eye to Sarah Connor. I thought, oh, was it about to kick off? It's a tough call on either theatrical or special edition. Ripley's loss of her elderly daughter feels directly into her motherly instinct to protect Newt. The sentry guns just seems redundant. Anything when it's out of sync is bad, isn't it? Are we learning yet? And then we've got Enrique. Another fill-ins for my fucking teeth. Well, yes. It'd probably cost me 50 grand, but yes. The sentry guns would have worked better if they used them in the final battle then. The Xenos decided to go, oh, I can see that. Yes. Oh, he grew up on the Aliens DC. Because I think, is this the extended cut of Aliens and, well, this is the default on the Blu-rays or the 4Ks? No problemo. Bet you do. John is kind of a dick. But of all the kids in sequels to films, he's a good one. He's with me. He's Uncle Bob. Who doesn't drink. The Aliens SE is decent on Laserdisc. Yes, it is in your nature to destroy yourself. That is very true. Still holds up today. Oh, yeah, was it Robocop versus Terminator versus Aliens versus Predator? It's a genuine idea. I have. Write it down. Why not? Look. Don't talk about Bone Absolute. Oh, sorry. Yes, Sean. Touchy subject, people. Moving on. James Cameron's last movie was Titanic. To me, Avatar was more personal indulgence obsession. Yeah. Another I'd watch. I think I saw Avatar twice. Saw the second film once and haven't seen the third one because apparently it's exactly the same as the second film. Bless him. Was he 100 years old this week? Yes, Avatar tech-wise is amazing, but plot-wise sucks. Yeah, if he'd have made like a Terminator versus Aliens instead of Avatar 1 with that technology, then done. You can shoot Need out behind the people crying. He doesn't know yet. Yeah, well, was he married to Gail Ann Hurd when he made Aliens? Was he married to what's her face? Linda Hamilton when he made this one? Gail Ann Hurd is a possible interviewee at some point as well, but she's busy. Oh dear. Yes. I have detailed files on the human anatomy. Yeah. No, I can't recommend Avatar. True Lies is great fun, yes. Graboids, yes. They're in the right place. I think, oh, damn. We miss it. The garage is called Cactus Jack's. I only noticed that for the first time after watching this film so many years. And they got Ready a Minute's Chicken and Rice in the background now. It's Cactus Jack being one of Arnie's early films. I think there's also the petrol station has adverts for the petrol company that is the petrol company in the Abyss, or the oil company. Yes, the longer version of Alien, which it doesn't do much. Very little differences, and some taken out, which is weird. Here we go, Uncle Bob. Oh, to me, Cameron got bored of normal filmmaking and just wanted to make a load of those IMAX style 3D showcase films, Ghost of the Abyss, Expedition, Avatars, etc. Not really about actors and scripts. Yeah, he's never been really an actor's director. Yes. Right, I think I caught up. Why do you cry? Have I caught up? Yeah, why would he not know about crying? Something I can never do. Well, we'll see who's crying at the end of this film. But yeah, she still loves him. They're only together one night, but and he smelled like a hobo, but he had some charms to him. But yeah, it's Michael Biehn. Why would he not? Well, I think I got everything shown off. I don't know, yeah. Probably a few other things I've forgotten about. But tomorrow it's Independence Day, so only a few things about that to show off tomorrow. Because the Independence Day, the film came out today in 1996. Bloody hell. So yeah, we had Big Trouble in China, which was 86. This in 91, and then an anniversary of Independence Day from 96. I think it was Byron, wasn't it? Mentioned it on the Discord. Yes, people in Hollywood have detailed files. That's why they keep getting work. As I say, girls cry at Titanic, men cry at T2. Yeah, there's that joke in damn, I can't remember. Is it Spaced? Arnie's looking angry. Too slow. Just kidding. One more time. And yeah, then there's the awkward smiley scene in this in the extended cut, isn't there? Yes, because no matter how much learning he does, he cannot feel emotion, but he knows what he cries later. Cannot wait. Is that taking the piss? But there will be the rental of that one as well tomorrow night. The dog bit is so terrible. That dog is cooked. My mate, she likes T2 more than Titanic. Actually, rare for a lady. Good choice. It's a disaster film. You got to save the dog. Smiley scene is like some dumb shit from T3. Exactly. Yes. What's wrong with going around killing people? Exactly. So we got the no fate, but what we make. So, right. Let me walk this back. So, Bean tells it to Hamilton in the first film, isn't it? But he was told it by John in this one in the future. It's all very complicated. So who actually does make it up then? It's like so there's the ending from Terminator 1 that actually shows the Terminator was killed in the Cyberdyne building. So was that an alternate ending or an extended ending? But it was cut because Cameron said the actors weren't very good. So yeah, they find the chip in the arm, of course, because it was still safe. So the chip from the first film's Terminator is used to make Skynet, which makes the Terminators. But then it's a loop-de-loop. Ooh. I prefer the Thatcher cut of this for sure. Yeah, me too. Because we got the things where the T1000 starts glitching later on, which is not needed. So apparently, scientists or nuclear scientists wrote to Cameron saying how good this nuclear thing was, but I don't know if he had anything to do with this problem. It's more of a model unit thing, and it's saying, yeah, first you get the blast of heat that kills you, hopefully. Then you get the blast of the explosion, which does everything else. So he got letters saying how realistic this bit is, and that sort of upset him. Because this is something he said he had to get out of his head, because obviously every film he's done has a nuclear bloody weapon in it. But yeah, if you remember the opening titles, there's 4 kiddie rides and they're on fire, which is supposed to be a reference to 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I love Boomer. Anyone else call the RSPB? I feel like Enriquez was probably in 3 Amigos somewhere. I can't be bothered to check, but yeah, probably right. Yeah, it's goes on a bit. I don't think it's any longer. But yeah, the bit with because it's all like paper mache and air blasted off. But oof. I have not seen American Heart. So many films I haven't seen. I think I have seen a lot of films. Yeah, puppets. It's a puppet. ID, the longer cut of that is pointless. Yeah, I think it's the default again on Blu-ray, but I don't think there's that much in it. Come on, Pickle. Come here. Nope. Come here. Can't catch him. Hey, and thoughts on Terminator 3? We've had that already. People got very upset. That might be everyone's worst one. It makes sense if the Terminator wasn't sent back. Cyberdyne also Skynet wouldn't happen. See, it's a loop. A closed loop with 2 films. Looks like the UK weather. It's not been too bad here. I wouldn't have done this outside because it's a long film and I'd be out in the bats and gnats by now. Yes. The thing about these movies, the first Terminator film had a paradox in it. This film stretched that paradox further, and it had nowhere else to go with T3 onwards. It became too much to care. Well, exactly, because... So the first film, you sent... A Terminator gets sent back to kill John as a babe before he's born. Makes sense. Then they send someone back. Yeah. But so when do the sequel ones go back? Because I think don't they say they destroyed the time machine after Bean went back? So in this one, John's reprogrammed the Arnie and sent him back to protect himself. But then they sent the liquid one back, so it gets complicated, doesn't it? T3 is wasted time. The truck chase is okay, yes. I think Arnie paid money for that himself to get that filmed. He's gone. He doesn't like being fussed. Girl in Genesis was actually supposed to be this same character we're seeing. Yes. Christian Loken and Claire Danes are hot. Terminator 3 summary. Yes. There must be a Triple X parody somewhere of that happening. Yeah, what's a T3? Look? What's an Indiana Jones 4? What's a Die Hard 5? Yeah. T3 is a battery like Sarah Connor just had. But yeah. Stop playing with that in the house. It's going to save your dad's life. Oh, she's already shooting here. But yeah, there's an extended scene showing them. He's supposed to be going on taking them to the theme park. But yeah, this is where we see that she has become the Terminator. Unfeeling and will just kill someone because of what they're going to do. She's good in fluffy stuff, but yeah, serious stuff. Like, well, no, it wasn't that serious. Even in the Chase and T2 spot by dumb shit like the boingy inflatable thing bouncing about. Oh dear. Yeah, it's just like there's plenty of good ideas. They just didn't use them. First Boomer, now Amelia. Oh. She is a lovely lady in real life, I think. But yeah, she's quite small. So this is the man most directly responsible, I believe. I guess he's the head scientist. But you think this is the ending, but we still have an hour to go, or 50 minutes. What do you want, Pickle? Come here. Nah. This is tactically dangerous. The T-1000 has the same files I do. He might anticipate this move, which he does. But later on... Oh, I forgot. When Arnie at the... in the LA road, when the truck chase, and Arnie hits John Connor in the head every time. 4 times, I think he did. When he aims the gun and then pulls it back. Each time he hit John in the head. Joe Morton is a great actor. He is, because Denzel was up for this role, but he turned it down because he said it was a nothing role. But Joe Morton does great stuff in this. Oh, hang on, I miss him. I don't know. Who's Tipper Gore? That doesn't ring a bell. Predators and Terminators both fall off the cliff, good and proper after the second one. Yeah. In the same way that this was one about creating your own destruction, this film led to a slew of sequels that led to its own destruction. Yeah, this 84 for the first one. When was the last one? 2019, was it? Or 2018? Or was it a bit less than that? Modern girl bosses ain't got shit on Sarah, yes. So yeah, he's he's very badly wounded, but who are you people? Show him. So this is a great bit where practical effects from Stan Winston as usual. I mean, Dyson does make a process that changes everything. Yeah, took him in directions they never thought possible. But look at Arnie's big muscles. Oh, he's cutting himself. And then, yeah, oof. It's all right now. It's just like a red line. And then, yeah, then we cut to the fake arm. You can just see his shoulder slightly off when he bends. And then, it's amazing. But, yeah, said no to T2, but yes to Virtuosity. I won't have a word said against Virtuosity. That film is gold. 29. I just need to stop throwing money at these films. I know this, they threw money at this one and it made money back, which is probably the start of that sort of situation. But the first film was made for pittance. Unfortunately, there's no review for this in my book, but the first film got 3 stars. Oh, Al Gore's wife, the president under Clinton, who claims he invented the internet. Okay. Yeah, was he the lead in Virtuosity? Maybe he said no to this as a no name above the title. That's a good point. Well, he was. This is before Glory was 89. Was it a few Spike Lee joints? But I can't remember what his big break was. Ricochet was around then. Anyway, look at this way. 100 years. Who's gonna get? Oh dear, we're just getting T1 fucking question. Dyson did jack shit in executive decision, just lied about. That is true. Got fucking seriously injured in that. It was useless. And he's in Speed, yes. We'll see Speed later. As it's a cop film. He is good in that as well. We got Tash in that one. And he's played Cyborg's dad, of course. How can I forget? Oh, he's not in Speed 2, is he? Is he in Philadelphia? Mo Better Blues. That's it. That's Denzel as well. Right. Mom. But yes, are we changing things right now? Yeah, he's done. I'm never going to finish the new processor, but yeah, it's still out there. Someone else could take over. The way he says, now listen very carefully. It's incredibly ghostly answer is yes. No one must follow your work. There you go. The CPU from the first Terminator. What? I knew it. Sarah Connor's smoking as well in the back. The chip. What chip? Has anyone got there's a Terminator hand, Terminator 2 arms in a glass, plastic case, and with a DVD, or is it a Blu-ray? I think I saw it in CX. It was like £200, but if you look closely, it was a really shoddy nuts and bolts affair. It must be destroyed. From this epic to Junior in 3 years. Oh, fuck. He should have said that Sly tricked him into that one, because Junior is a lot worse than Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. There you go. Nice. Yeah, they would be visiting this home with Sam Altman's GBT boss now. He's in Lenny the Wonder Dog. I don't think I know that one. I'd fancy a burrito. Now, apparently, we're getting the Tim Hortons is closed down because no bugger went to it in 3 years. But we're supposed to be getting a Taco Bell. Shoddy and CX now. It just looked like it was. It looked good from a distance, but when you look close up, it was like not as detailed as obviously the arm in this. And then here he is. The legend. Carl, right? So yeah, she's wearing a green jacket. I don't know if it's the same one as Reese because it's clean for a style. It looks brand new. But yeah, maybe she just likes the style. Gibbons? Now, probably a lot of people in this. I can't remember if it's Gibbons or the other guy that finds Gibbons is. I don't know if it was they're all people that were on set doing other stuff. Walton was fantastic. The Brother from Another Planet 2 shown on Channel 4. I don't know that one. I insist. T3 probably looked good from a distance. What's the fastest food chain people say often get dodgy stomach? Is it Taco Bell? It is Taco Bell, yes. Although I must admit I need to try my mate Danny Trejo's tacos and donuts, but the nearest one's London, so it's gonna be well. Gibbons. Oh shit. And then what was useful earlier was scanning cards, although the sound alarm's been tripped. I love how it's advertised everywhere that the silent alarm's been tripped. Yes. It's one of the most famous lines for me. Yes, it is, Ian. What is Brother from Another Planet? Let me try mine. Yeah, Fire in the Hole. Is it Fire in the Hole or Fire in the Hold? He just happened to have his hacking kit with him. Taco Bell. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, Popeye's chicken is good. Is it better than Nando's, which was every chav's favorite? Taco Bell is notorious. No. I don't know if it's any different over here. Easy money. Very good callback. It's him and the woman. Just send everything you got in here right now. But yes, they do. Apparently, Cameron says the minigun would have made a lot more damage if it would worked. Well, if it was a real one. There you go. There's the. I see. She says fire in the holder. But and then they got the stuntman with the explosion there. Is this? There you go. So let me try mine. So it's cool how he stands in the front. But yeah, it's got a halon system because we know what that is. Apart from it's a gas. Yes, I'd agree. Jingle all the way. I never actually eaten a kebab from a kebab shop. No, I've never tried one of those either. This VHS will have the kneecapping scene gone. There you go. Yes, it might be the same minigun as Predator because they did borrow it or loan it. But then when Arnie throws it down, the guys were a bit upset that loaned it. They didn't want it damaged, but of course it's heavy metal. But they wanted padding or something. But then Cameron said, "No, we can't show it. You need to show it hitting the floor because a Terminator would just dispose of it. He'd have no interest in being gentle with it." Oh, it is better than Nando's. Not that I've ever had a Nando's either. Yeah, I think it's the same gun. It is apparently. There you go. Makes same people owned it. There you go. Obviously, the minigun is a take on Blaine's weapon in Predator. Yes, Arnie was jealous. Identified his last name, Sarah Connor. And then he just suddenly stops. Wanted for the murder of police officers in 1984. Because, yeah, this is supposed to be 94, isn't it? It's supposed to be 10 years because John's 10 years old. Although my son's 12 and he doesn't look as old as John is in this. It's Hold. Never knew that. Thought it was Hold. Well, you see, this is it. The subtitles say Hold, but that's no guarantee either. There you go. The helicopter, which is flown by two stunt people, brothers, I think, both in Vietnam. Because they get very close, as we'll see later, when he flies under the bridge. No camera crew would work on it. Cameron had to do it himself. Hang on, let's just grab this. Here we go. Easy money. Puff the Magic Dragon was the mini name in Vietnam. That's it. Yes, because it made people into puffs of red mist. I say whole. See, it makes no difference unless you're in the army. She would have been preggers with him for 9 months. He's basically supposed to be 9 in this. That's a good point. A storm is coming. He throws it down because it's an opposite to what Mag does, and not let it go. Let it go, man. It's very odd when he does the click motion. I know he's still learning, but or 6. It's just it's not supposed to be 91. I think it's 10 years later. It does say at some point. I'll take care of the police. You swore. Trust me. Yeah, even Cameron jokes about it. It says 0.0 casualties. Oh, hang on. Let's try this. He just shoots up all the police cars and then gets annihilated when they fire back. That's a damn minigun. Oh, there's Robert Patrick to give us a message.
Hey, check this out. The biggest video of the year is here now.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
I'm Robert Patrick. In Terminator 2, I play the T-1000 prototype Terminator, the future's most fearsome machine, the most advanced, unstoppable, most technically perfect creation of all time, a force with no equals. And that description can be applied directly to Terminator 2, Judgment Day, the most spectacular film ever created. Being a part of a movie like Terminator 2 is the ultimate thrill for a performer. Now, Terminator 2 is about to become the ultimate performer for you. Have plenty of copies on hand because Live's TV ad campaign will have every renter awaiting street date. Get set for the biggest and most exciting event in the history of video. On behalf of Arnold, Linda, myself, and the entire Terminator 2 cast and crew, welcome to our team. We'll see you on video.
Oop, there we go. Yes. Fire. Was it MP5s? Arnold just does this dodgy walk, but yeah, he's being shot but not damaged. And then when they shoot him from the front later on, he gets damaged to her. Right. So it's 95. He by reporting it. Yes. Yeah, if it just said 0, it'd be stupid. Exactly. I know they don't focus on boring, complicated time travel shit like the Obsessed over in later ones. He looks angry. That's exactly. Spoiler alert. Yeah, he's the bad guy now. Oh, there you go. Hello, Tom. You must be showing off my laserdisc. My only laserdisc. Good evening. There you go. There's the Dr. Impossible as well. Did you see Equinox, a journey to supernatural Morin alongside his friends Dave Allen and Tim Danforth, created incredibly DIY stop motion monsters and matte paintings for the film. Trying to think. Rings a bell, but I can't say. Sadly, had a drinking problem, bless him, yeah. So the SWAT team here is mostly a real one, apart from a few stuntmen. And of course, the bloke from Breaking Bad is in this as well. Points to the camera like Ghostbusters. We're ready to leave you. So if 91 had 10 Oscar would T2 been nominated? Probably. I think it won, technical awards like sound and special effects in it. He did the figure thing. Have you seen this boy? Yeah, so matron indeed. Dr. Austin, a Big Brother, is back on. Uh-oh. Yeah. Best behavior, everyone. Yeah, that's it. What's his name from Total Recall and Starship Troopers? Look who's talking. Didn't we can push a button if you disable the hand. Oh, yeah. His acting, Joe Morton's acting here when he's seriously injured, and just a look he gives Sarah that he knows he's not going anywhere and he's going to set the bomb off. She said, they duck. It's just like, it sounds like that. Yeah, They're shooting the glass. Bullets flying, it says, and the subtitles. Right, where are we? Oh, nearly at the end. Because you forget there's still nearly half an hour to go. Shit, she's in the clean room. Arnie comes to the wall. And that is Arnie. And then, yeah, spins her around. Still blows up everything. A human enemy. Channel 5 had the dumbest ad break placement ever during the scene, right before he drops the weight on the detonator. Oh, for fuck's sake. Make Clancy Brown. Love old Clancy. Yeah, that's really pants ad placement, yeah. Oh, here we go. Poor bastard. Yes. Medic. Oh, won't be here for ID4. That's so gay. I'll be in Blackpool to see the Pet Shop Boys. One of those is gay. Love the better Pet Shop Boys, though. Go West. It was actually the actual detonator drops. Oh, rather see Pet Shop Boys. Oh, cheers. Maybe I'll put a Pet Shop Boys video on. But yeah, Miles Dyson. And then, yeah, so they blew up a real building here, or blew out a real building. And apparently, look at that. You can't beat that, can you? A real explosion. Real bits of fire, random bits of sparks, random floaty bits of fire. It's a goddamn war zone. And then, yeah, this cool entrance of the T-1000 on his motorbike. So apparently, the T-1000 has a gun on his holster, but it's fake. It's just part of his metalness, and he can't use it. So that's why he has to pick up guns when he finds them. Yeah, he did the right thing, bless him. PSB did make a movie. Pet Shop Boys did make a movie. What was that? I think Dyson's wife finished his work to get revenge on Sarah and John for killing her husband. That would be a thing, because isn't it? Speaking of Genesis, it's Miles Dyson's son, isn't it, that makes the Genesis app. Biggest explosion at the time too, I bet, because it's. And I think the actual explosion didn't damage the building. It was the fire where the water fucking extinguishers that damaged it because they couldn't turn off. There's the guy, random guy in the background. I can't unsee it now. Just before Arnie starts getting shot. Just walks into frame, realizes he's done something wrong, and walks back. Here you go, we got a war zone down here. Everyone remembers that line. Fortunately, Cameron didn't tell the helicopter. Yes, the Vietnam level. The guy was pretty fearless, but yeah. Because there was the trees were there that could have taken him out. There was parts of the building sticking out. Or this guy that gets the fucking smoke grenade in the back. I feel that every time. I expect the best. I get the best. Here's the beer. Ooh, yes. Everyone fights, no one quits. The Pet Shop Boys movie says it couldn't happen here where you're always on my mind video comes from. You were always on my mind. It's just fucking, yeah. Would the police leave their keys to the van? Yes, oh my god, my fucking knees. Rico, you know what to do. Hold this. No one gets my Starship coat. I'm heartbroken. Oh, I recognize it, but yes, it's a Clancy Brown, of course. Oh, here you go. So apparently, yeah, if you watch this, yeah, where is it? The first time they did this, vans coming through the window, it didn't turn far enough, so they had to clean up the mess and redress the set. So it did actually spin enough round that they could just jump in. And then the chase begins. Yeah, I love it. It's riding one-handed on the motorbike and holding the machine gun. And then this bit with the helicopter is amazing as well. Would you like to know more? I don't think I've done Starship Troopers, have I? You know, psh. It's like several different locations, filmed at different times, but just one seamless shot. And then there's a lot of times the helicopter is on like a crane here, especially in the chase later on. And then when it liquefies and comes in and takes the controls. That was awesome in the cinema. Get Out. Giving him a choice, at least. War, we're going to war. We're not watching Starship Troopers today. Well, that is awesome film. Yes, the first one's great. How we got the sequel where our friend Neil Dixon was also in a Pet Shop Boys movie because he actually played biplane. Oh dear. Yes, is the short answer. But yeah, what is it? Starship Troopers 2 is a straight-to-video, low-budget thing ripoff. And then Starship Troopers 3 is that the Marauder one where it's a straight-to-video, low-budget one, but they tried to do it with some of the same cast. Really sad how Hollywood has no clue how to make movies this awesome anymore. Exactly. Although, if you listen to the commentary, Cameron would have done a lot of this in CGI if he could have done it back then. But yeah, this helicopter is very dangerous. And then you got this awesome bit where the T-1000 is got 3 hands, but some people think it's a mistake, and some people think that's what he could do. First one, Suburb. Second one is quite unusual. Not seen the third one yet. Yeah. And then I've never seen the animated shows or anything like that. So yeah. So it shows him reloading his gun and flying a helicopter. Haven't seen Showgirls, so I was just checking. I'm doing my part. It's not really worth watching over 2.25 hours of Showgirls just for Gershon. But yes, Denise Richards is cute in Starship Troopers. I'm glad this got made before CGI really started to ruin everything. Yeah, it started this is what CGI can do. Because we've got the liquid Terminator. Yeah, look at that. That's a real helicopter. Some of the bits when it's behind the truck, it is on a crane. I think they had to film this bit with a crash twice of the police helicopter. Denise never did anything before this. Yeah, I always preferred this. What's her name? Maya? But if one's available. Cameron was interested in Starship Troopers. It doesn't seem like it because he lost the bidding to Jurassic Park because he says his version would be more like Aliens, an R-rated horror movie. Hello? I've been trying to find this guy who drives the little pickup truck. He put an ad in the Variety, a full-page ad that said, my last film made 300 million, which was this one, at least for his small part, but can't find any evidence of it. Yeah, Diz all the way. Showgirls is shit. It's a nasty film at times. Starship Troopers is fantastic. Yes, if Mr. Verhoeven ever makes anything new, he will be on the channel, he said, or his publicist says. Unfortunately, Tom Noonan's publicist said the same. Unfortunately, he passed away. Uh-oh. Here comes the liquid nitrogen. Yes, that's it. Dina Meyer, the chick who was in it with Michael Rooker. Who was in it with Michael Rooker. Orange, wide eyes. This is her personality, yes. It doesn't just come at Christmas. So yeah, this is the vehicle's optimal speed. She does, and better hair. Of course, Maya was in couple of the Saw films, I think, wasn't she? Sony claimed they lost $30 million on Starship Troopers from kids buying tickets for Bean to sneak in to see Troopers. That I can believe. Yeah, it was at the multiplex. Once you're through the main door, because I think they used that at Swansea. Sometimes it was like there were two entrances to the screens. Sometimes they had people at those doors. Sometimes they just had a couple of people at the main deal, so you could go anywhere. But then, like you said, it could go once you're past there, you can go in any film, really, can't you? Fuck me, no, I don't like Mr. Bean as a character ever. No one knows what I watched earlier. Haven't seen it in years. Oh. Yeah, Bean made more money because people were sneaking into the R-rated film. Here we go. Yeah, see, some of this real rejection is iffy, but some of it works. Take the off ramp. Broken Arrow. Oh. I like Broken Arrow. It's good fun. How are the FX in Troopers from 30 years ago better than today's? It's an awesome movie because they took time. It's the short answer, I think. But yeah, I came out of that film shell shocked. It was so I didn't know what was gonna anything about it going in. That was a joke, kids. It was actually Michael Ironside. Oh, oh, of course, yeah. Was a bitch to get his bullshit into the whole stuff. The math adds up. Bean did 30 million more than projected. Troopers 30 million less. It's a damn shame. This bit's awesome where he shoots point blank, jumps onto the side of the truck, does the steering wheel, flips the truck, and then, of course, I think you can see in some shots the truck pulled by cables. Yeah, you can see it pulled by cables just there because it's like all smoke and dust, but still shines through. The only bit I don't like is this roll Arnie's does, but yeah, this build up, dun 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 dun, and then John crashes into the forklift, nearly skewering Sarah. Yeah, Travolta's in it. Ooh. As much as I love T2, would still have T1, Commando, Predator, Running Man, and Total Recall over it. Bloody hell. Cobra time, yeah. Let's get out of here. Now, this set is amazing because it was a steel plant, but it closed down. So all the lava and everything, the fires are all just lights and sloopy liquids. My ranking would be Predator, T1, T2, Total Recall, Commando, meh. Hang on, Commando, meh, or is the rest of meh? T2 was my favorite as a kid, but as I got older, T1 is my favorite. I was the same, yes. So as usual, they used people with missing limbs, a person with missing limbs to do the broken bits of the Terminator. Stay cool, T1000. Yeah, and be careful. You better not be. The speed pig. Pig. I got a spit on my. But yeah, the T1000 reaction. Ah! And then, if he hadn't shattered him, he might have taken longer to recover as a block of. You can just see him slightly moving, but. Come on, Myers, let's party. Yes, hopefully I will see my mate Vernon in a couple of weeks at Weird Worcester. Get him to sign my Commando poster. I can't decide if I want him to get, or not poster, VHS. I can't be bothered catching, but I do have Circus G-Man on DVD that he could sign. Yes, Commando is next level, fantastic. Ooh, what time is it? Oh no, I'm on Rob's channel there, aren't I? Chill. If Dyson had found that future tech and used it to make a better vacuum cleaner. Hey, he makes great fans and vacuum cleaners and what's it? Hair dryers. This is where a Roomba would have come in really handy. Yes. Sweep up all the bits. But yes, everything's burning and spilling out. There's sparks everywhere, which are just probably, I don't know, how would you generate sparks? We don't have much time. We have 20 minutes left of this film and its credits. We've got the mercury mixing together and then starting to form. Anyone who best Master Mikado will have to answer the Sean. There you go. Oh, a Vax man. We have a Vax. Yes, Commander has the greatest tool up scene in film history. Is that the first one to do that? He does look like the Silver Surfer. Yeah, because this looks better than the Fantastic Four from, was it last year, Silver Surfer? But I think the only bit where reference to the glitches in the theatrical is when there's that ripple effect that goes through him, isn't there? So, of course, Robert Patrick was in Die Hard 2. Was it before this? Yeah, she's been in a car crash and been shot in the leg, a thigh. She's not going to be running anywhere. Face transformation reminds me of Critters. Ah. Oh, of course. With the centerfold. Oh, so yeah, he just walks up. Yeah, so it just cuts before the he puts his hand on the bar and gets stuck to it in the extended cut. Oh dear. Threats. Johnny Steele was the T-1000, or the girl with a giant staple in her. John, you have to go now. Go now. We can't go. So somehow it's obviously the T-1000 could leg it at them and stab everyone in one go, but I love the shot of Arnold with the pistol and the grenade launch. Yes, this bit. It's like, and how it goes from orange and blue. Oh, he's already got his arm stuck. Hang on, I'm behind on my copy here. I love that bit. Yeah, there's the ripple effect. It's just, yeah, there it is. Where he throws him against the wall, face forward. He ripples and comes out face back, as it were. Go straight to the chopper. We'll see the black sock in this one covering Arnie's real arm. Stop spoiling it, Myers. Oh, go! The maid is here. Go. So yeah, this is the bit where you can see Arnie's. Yeah, he's got his real arm under his jacket, Mac style. No, not Mac. Dylan style. Her foot melting in the extended, always light. Yeah, it's not how he gives it away. But yeah, he's just slowly walking to them, which you know he can outrun them instantly. Yes. There you go. It showed it was malfunctioning, yeah, because it happens a few times in the extended cut, doesn't it? Well, it's not really necessary, is it? Like the shot in the extended too. There you go. Hey, look at this. I don't like the malfunctioning 2-100. To me, it's better when he feels unstoppable. Yes. There's Rob's vintage video. So it'll be on his channel in an hour. Yeah, maybe it is. Because it doesn't... She shoots him once, gets him through the eye, which is this great shot. And then this one's got a reaction from the audience when the back of his head and you can see through it. But him glitching doesn't have anything to do with him being stopped, I don't think, does it? Yeah. He's still messed up, but yeah. And you can just see it bending when she moves, so his finger through her. Call to John. Hey. No wonder this film is well edited. Richard A. Harris was one of the co-editors. Harris supervised restorations of Psycho and Vertigo plus Spartacus in 91. He was a busy man. Is he still with us? It's not blue. Look. Yeah. It's red and blue. See, look. It changes. Oh, this is a great bit where he slices Robert Patrick in half. And yeah, I know it's just like an angled effect, but there's another ropey effect where he pulls it out because it's just not right. But yeah, it's not a blue movie anyway. It's a 15 certificate. Cameron trademark blue tint, exactly. It's like Although it's more cyan on the Blu-ray than it is the very blue, even though the camera doesn't pick it up. Call to John down. I know this hurts. So yeah, he's... So yeah, that's Arnie, and then it cuts to the model of Arnie's head when it gets crushed. Oof. Even though it's a robot, you still feel him. But yes, the legend that is Stan Winston. Yes, destroyed an expensive puppet for the crushing bit. Yeah. Then, because I think it says in the making of when Arnie's got half his face missing, they didn't want it too bloody because you can't see how the detailed effect it is. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Basic cinematography uses red and blue to indicate good and evil. I did try and replicate it here. Oh, I went white, didn't I? Because I was reading. It's ruining the effect, isn't it? That's better. But yeah, skewers. So this is a callback to the first film where the eye goes off. So you think he's dead. He's done for. Yeah, another simple angle. Looks like it's skewered him. There we go. Nothing can stop him now. We know Arnie's powered down. Didn't he see Robocop by crowbar doesn't permanently kill him? So yeah, so here we go with she's loading up her shotgun, but she drops one shotgun cartridge, which would have been useful later. Oh, Arnie's powering back up. So it'll be useful. But yeah, the red eyes of the Terminator are so cool. I cried at this bit when I was a kid. I was like, leave him alone. It's really bad, isn't it? See you later, Terminator. I'll see you soon, naturally. I will. Cameron always picks solid editors. Conrad Bluff probably had a hand in this as well. He worked on Roger Thompson's 13 Days. Was about. Well, they do say most films are made in the edit, don't they? John, help. Don't fall for your mug. He's gone. Backup power, exactly. Doesn't have the lightning of the first one. No apple chips. Oh, he's going. This John. So yeah, help me. And then there's I think it goes Sarah Connor's twin sister, Linda Hamilton's twin sister's behind her. Cuts to Linda Hamilton, then back again. But unfortunately, her sister passed away a few years ago, didn't it? I think Arnie tried to replicate this shotgun thing in another film. He damaged his shoulder. He had to have surgery. Yeah, one more shot will do it. He's in the... One more. Oh, no. Click. You dropped it. Yeah, it is impressive because it does take a lot of pressure to load a shotgun. Yeah. Yeah, they use the sister gag in this one, and in the extended cut, you get the... when they're operating on Arnold's head, you get... What's it? This Linda operating on a model's head, and then Arnie with the sister in the wall that's supposed to look like a mirror. Yeah. T-100 is done with a sodding grenade launcher. Exactly, because distorted speech. This is more Stan Winston's great modeling. Because how does it work? I guess shouldn't it have just... Is it because he was glitching? It was able to enter his body? Because I guess bullets were entering it earlier. So yeah, I guess it just... He's not solid. John does make him chip. Bad idea, yes. You know, if Boomer did die in 94, this face shot after yeah, would have rebuilt him using old frying pans and bits of snot to blow the mothership. Oh, so yeah. So apparently he's trying all the screaming noises is Cameron screams. And the reason he's trying all different characters he's already played is because it's he's just trying something that might get him out of it and then just turns himself inside out. Yes, there you go. She did. Have you got the Momentum DVD of 2 2? Hang on, which one is it? So I got the American one, which I think someone said is the best sound. I got a few more, but I don't know. Is this Momentum? I don't know. I got this one. I can't read it. Too dark in here. And then the Ultimate in the old there. Where's that one? That is the Momentum one, isn't it? Yeah. I got about 3 or 4 VHS. Yeah, so that's sad, isn't it? Yeah, bullets. You call this a glitch? I need a vacation. I'm only making jokes. See, like he gives a sly look to the arm. Throw it in. Yeah, I did have it. All right, there you go. Ah, Cameron did the breathing for the Alien Queen. He couldn't reform, so he became part of the lava. But yeah, it's hot enough. Yeah, she tried to keep being a form up, same, but he malfunctioned. Yeah, everyone agrees. Yeah, I never. It always feels out that he would make a joke, but I guess he's been hanging around John too long. Yeah. Let's just skip it. There's one more chip. I cannot self-terminate. But without the rusty case. How dare you, sir? That's the original from 30 years ago. Yeah, Kleenex already. Is it sexy bit? I don't like any of his jokes in this, really. They cheapen the film a bit. Ooh. I can see that. And there's one more chip. Yep. No. Because, yeah, as Edward Furlong, not a great actor, not a trained actor, he's just a kid from the streets, literally. I have to go now. Please don't do it. But it's very convincing. That's a list of shit. Somehow, on the rig, still descends in the lava faster than Sigourney Weaver did in 3 Freefall. It has to end here. Why? I don't know. It's like, where is this where he hugs him? I order you not to go. So yeah, it does supersede his orders somehow, but I cried all the time watching this as a kid, still get a bit emotional. Yes, I won't be crying tonight, I don't think, but you know, I know it's something I can never do. But yeah, plucked off the streets of LA and then spends 5 months working with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'd say this bit, when he looks up, hugging Johnny, like pissed off and annoyed. I thought, oh, was he turning? Yes, poor John. His only real father figure he's had. That is true. Of course. Don't look, people. Goodbye. Yeah, they're right there. But yeah, we've this machine. Shane. Santa wouldn't have done shit. Doesn't even let him want him to clean his room. I'll get right on it. Shane, come back, Shane. Shane ain't got nothing on T2, yes. Although, oop. Can we get away with this? It's a bit blurry, isn't it? So it should be all right. No, I'll save it. Very impressive stuff. Yes, the original one DVD half tin case isn't as rusty. Yeah, I got the double VHS. That's not as rusty. Field of Dreams, yeah. It's a good thing I didn't do that one. I would have been crying for that as well. The irony of his line of later is with the emotion. Yeah, his final goodbye is machine. Yes. This is oh yeah, this is but then we get this scene is what they filmed for just before they show the Cyberline lab, so they just reused a bit of that. Laserdisc, yes. Men cry at T2, yes, and the Dirty Dozen. 130 minutes, I know noticed the skull next to the telly. Oh dear, yeah, it's been there for years. No one's noticed. Hang on, let's go. There he is. But there we go. That is T2. 35 years ago today, released in America. And I didn't tell you much about it, did I? It's such a good film. We didn't have time for many breaks, but I think 8.6 on IMDb. So it had, what was it? 39 wins and 33 nominations. I think 4 of those are technical Oscar things. Right. So when did I see this? I think July 3rd, 91 in the United States. August 16th, 91 in the UK. So around that. Definitely would have been opening weekend. So where is it? My mates. You might have missed it. Have I missed the stunt people? Because he's a stunt coordinator and second unit director, which of course, if you saw the interview, Gary Davis said that Cameron said you can go off and film the second unit, but I won't use any of your footage. But then, because he doesn't like second units, but then Gary made some good stuff and showed it off, and then he was allowed to do the rest. I shouldn't worry about it. My collection of Walt Disney treasures in their tins is going to be a bit rusty. All 20 of them. Oof, it's not. Yeah, I guess no one thought of that when they made them, did they? The extra, I don't know, Austin, the extended special edition has an alternate ending. Ah, there you go. That's the T600 from Salvation. Someone lent it to me. I'd send it back if it wasn't so heavy. But yeah, it says T800 on it, but yeah, it does look like the Salvation one. The Disney Treasures, Snatcherous Magnus. What a film, exactly. A round of applause. Yes, thank you for everyone for being in here and for everyone in this very long credits list that made this film possible. Stallone didn't do anything as good in the 90s. I've got my two Stallone from Blockbuster here. But yeah, we've got Stallone in Nighthawks on Sunday night. But yeah, Cliffhanger, yeah, is a great film, but it's nothing as good as this. Is it 13 years later? I always thought it was less than that, but yeah, you're right. A 35-year-old movie, every cent on screen. That is the other difference, isn't it? When you hear of a $350 million film. I know Arnie made a mint off this. I don't know if he had a cut of the Guns N' Roses just kicked in. If he had a Calco or whatever they're called, bought him a $40 million Learjet, or partially used Learjet. Everyone raved about the score, but he never answered to much else. No, Brad Fiedel. He did he has done some stuff, but yeah, he's most known for this and of course Fright Night. Great set, so yes, all sets or real buildings. Mr. Gen Z not up there. It's mentioned it before, seen it on Two Double Science Slams and Highlander 2. Ah, nice. Yeah, incredible sets. Love the World War II. Wayne's World. Hang on, what is WW2? Highlander 2 at the cinema was a bit let down. More of a letdown than my marriage. I agree. When I saw it in the cinema, I was not the most best pleased. Right, there we go. So, that's that done. we are done for this evening. So Independence Day tomorrow. Some of that. Too. Alternate ending where Arnie lives. Yay! I can just have stopped the film before the end. See, it's a fever dream virus. We all experience fake memories. Yeah. It is sad when they just think there's going to be money in that, and that's all they do now. End of days. Peaks alone was 80s for sure, yes. Demolition Man was probably his best, yeah. Yeah, 93 was a great year. Demolition Man and Cliffhanger. Same budget as Expendables 4? No. Well, it was 100 million or then different times. True Lies and Johnny Mnemonic. Yes, the Renegade version is watchable. I think that's the default one now because you can't get the theatrical one up there, but you can't get it anymore. There's less aliens and stuff. Is Michael Rooker in Highlander 2? Good stuff. One of the rare, decent sequels. Yes, indeed. Highlander 2 theatrical, basically an unfinished assembly cut. Yeah, that is true. Right, inside the Disney studio, and rarity set is incredible. Agree. Nice. All love a bit of collecting, right? We're gonna sort out all this P2 stuff. Put it away. Right. So I don't mess it up. Right. Doctor's big brother say nothing to him. Yes, look at him there. With his 1984s. You can get the Highlander 2 theatrical in Europe on DVD. So yeah. Right, let's wrap this up. So yeah, I'll be showing off some VHS tapes later on Rob's vintage video. So hopefully it's going to be a late one. Might see some of you there tomorrow night, Independence Day, and then what is it? Nighthawks Sunday night. What am I doing Monday? What about night off? Oh no, it's the interview with Chris Van Damme on Monday. Tuesday with Aliens stunt coordinator Paul Weston. He did Bond films as well. I got In the Line of Fire on Thursday, apparently. And there we go. So let's wrap it up. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Don't forget to like on your way out. Always forget about that. Fix me in my... I don't know. He could be in that because he's in other stuff. Isn't he in... was he in... Was it Nico or was it one of the cigar ones? Yes. Ready to go. I think that's a couple of weeks from now, isn't it? A week Tuesday. Evil Dead trilogy, if all goes to plan. Night all Tom, thanks for being here. The Dukes, thank you. Very kind of you. Night Sean, thanks for the entertainment. That's all we can hope for, isn't it? A bit of entertainment. Thank you, Ian. And I can't tell if he's joking, but good night, Doctor Impossible. Off to the Night Watch, yes. Splendid movie, night to night. God bless you, Myers. I already liked it before the live stream started. Oh, there's a fan. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. All right, I'll see you in about 40 minutes, hopefully, on Rob's channel. Otherwise, I might see you tomorrow for some Independence Day fun. Maybe.
Ladies, leave.